Sunday worship, a harmless tradition, or a fearful rebellion. Millions of Christians around the world gather every Sunday believing they are honoring God. But is Sunday worship just a harmless tradition? Or is it a direct act of rebellion against God's commandments? The Bible gives us a clear foundation. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Exodus 20:8-10. This is not a suggestion. It is the fourth commandment, written by the very finger of God on stone, never altered or erased. So the question is simple. Who gave the authority to change the Sabbath from the seventh day, Saturday, to the first day, Sunday? Some say Jesus did. But where? Search the scriptures. Jesus never gave a command to worship on Sunday. In fact, Luke 4:16 shows that it was Jesus' custom to keep the Sabbath. Even after his death, his followers continued resting on the Sabbath day, according to the commandment. Luke 23:56. Others argue that Sunday worship honors the resurrection. But God never said to replace his holy Sabbath with another day. He gave us baptism to symbolize his death, burial, and resurrection, not a new day of worship. So again, we must ask, who changed it? The Roman Catholic Church claims responsibility. In the Catholic Record, September 1, 1923, it states, "The Catholic Church is above the Bible, and this transference of Sabbath observance is proof of that fact." That's not hidden. It's boldly declared. The Catholic Church openly admits it changed the day of worship, not by God's command, but by its own authority. Daniel 7:25 warned us of this power that would think to change times and laws. Only one of the 10 Commandments deals with time, the Sabbath. And this prophecy was fulfilled when man dared to change what God had declared eternal. Now you might say, "But I worship God every day." That's good. But the Sabbath is not just about worship. It's about obedience. God sanctified a specific day, not any day, because he rested, blessed it, and made it holy. Genesis chapter 2, 2-3. Choosing another day when God has already chosen one is not harmless. It's rebellion. Just like Cain brought an offering God didn't ask for, people today are offering worship on a day God never sanctified. And just like Cain, many expect God to accept what he has not commanded. Jesus said in Mark 7:7-9, "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition." That's not just error, it's rebellion. Revelation 14:12 identifies God's faithful people in the last days. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Not some commandments, all of them. Not man's faith, the faith of Jesus. So now the question is on you. Will you follow the Bible or tradition? Will you obey God or the word of man? If Sunday worship is not commanded by God, and history proves it came from man, then continuing in it knowingly is not innocent. It is a rejection of God's authority. This is not about judging, it's about truth. And the truth is, God never changed the Sabbath. Man did. Skeptics and non-believers, we challenge you. Show us one verse where God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Show us where Jesus or his apostles commanded Sunday observance. You won't find it. The evidence is clear. The choice is yours. But remember, what may seem harmless in tradition could be dangerous in truth.